All right. Welcome to Sound Picture Travel. Today we're talking about picture with my Sony ZV-E10 Mark II. I've been using this camera with 2 lenses and accessories for over a year now, so in travel terms, the ink is dry on its passport. It's a video-centric camera, but I'm also happy with the quality of the stills it can produce. Let's get into it. The first accessory I got for this was the small rig cage. Now, I had previously owned the ZV-E10 Mark I, the original version, and I had a small rig cage on it, and I really liked that. It attaches with a 3-point bolt system, so it's fairly secure. And if you want to attach the regular camera strap to the cage, you can do that with the additional strap holders that you see there. The first lens I got for this was the Sony Pancake 20mm lens. And I bought this in Japan, and it was the only lens in Japan I could find where I got a substantial discount on price. And also, this one is actually made in Japan. Next, I got the Sigma 30. That's pretty much a no-brainer. Part of the Sigma trio. It's sharp, it's fast, and it's very nice. But of course, when you have it on the camera, the setup no longer looks like basically a scaled-up point and shoot. So it does add some size to it. But for the quality of the image you get with the Sigma, I think that is a trade-off worth taking. Now, I just wanted to talk about a couple of the settings that I use. And in both video and stills, the function button is your friend because you can have all of these settings put on the screen for fast adjustment. Now, picture profile, I don't use that hardly ever. The only picture profile I use is S-Log3 for video, but I prefer this one. It's the creative style, and I prefer the neutral one. And because I'm using the creative look, not the creative style, that allows me to enable the dynamic range optimizer feature. So I use that for both video and stills, and I find that that works better for me than picture profiles. And these are pretty standard things that you might want to adjust in your quick access menu here. Audio record levels, I always record at around 21 if I'm just using the top mic. And if I've got something else connected to it, I run that back down. Now, we've got a couple that are important to me. First of all is subject recognition in autofocus. I like to keep that off because I normally use this camera to just shoot products and gadgets spinning around on my little turntable. So when I'm outside and I'm doing portraits, I turn it on, but I don't want the autofocus to just lock on to a human face if it detects it. This next one is important too. It's face priority and multimetering. So you guys are familiar with the common situation. You've got someone in front of a window, and so the camera underexposes the face. That allows you to at least minimize that effect by telling the camera that you want to prioritize the exposure on the face instead. Now, sometimes I like to run this with my little Rode Wireless Go 2 setup. A nice thing about the cage with an additional cold shoe mount is that it fits on very nicely. And the included length of the Rode cords is also fantastic because, as you can see here, as I'm plugging it in, it just fits so nicely. So it becomes basically a very clean setup, and I've enjoyed using it like this or running it without an external microphone as well. My final thoughts are that this little Sony vlogging camera is a great daily driver. Throw a pancake or the small kit lens on it, and it's basically not much bigger than a point and shoot. I love to travel, and this small setup is perfect for that, but it's also been a workhorse here in the little man cave YouTube studio. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.